In a world where gods an unlikely group of individuals find themselves in a fight to save it. Coming from the far corners of the unforgiving land of Theros, they find themselves divinely linked. They have been sent on a journey to save Theros from impending destruction. Ezrin Azul Nightshade, a Triton Nyx-born artificer, with her trusty constructs, Mr. Clickety-Clack and Dr. Calamario. Tari, a Leonin barbarian from the northern Oreskos Valley. She has turned her back on the gods and champions no one but her people. Lucky Lala, a druid satyr of the Skull of Vale, wanders the vastness of Theros with awe and amazement. Rexenor of Meletis, a powerful wizard, he's a devout follower of the gods and is forever driven to seek their divine favor and knowledge. Theodore, a Minotaur bard from Stophos, has chosen to seek the gods' knowledge and alienate themselves from their own warlike people. Together, these champions are the Asteronauts.
Person to like multitask people.
Yeah, I have a hard time.
In my other life, I'm a DM, so I guess that makes sense.
All right. Cool. I think everything's working. Let's see. Can you guys do a sound check real quick?
Sound check.
Okay. Yep.
We're
All right.
all gonna say it all at the same time, so it won't help you at all.
Hey, at least there's, as long as there's sounds coming through, I'm fine with that. All right. So are we all ready?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, welcome back to Theros, Champion the Gods, where you all play as vigilante justice givers, running around Theros. Actually, you're more like the sheriffs of the gods. Besides Tari, she's just in it for her own gain. Yeah. Anyway, so you're going around trying to put back together what once was whole, and not doing a great job at it. And
Tough but fair.
yeah, I know. Oh, I forgot to put that map that Thomas gave us last week up here. I gotta do it. I'll do it tonight. Anyway, so you all have made your way most recently to the city-state of Akros that had once been a glory and a grand monument to martial capabilities, now reduced to rubble. They have a camp high in the mountains that you all have been snowed into for the last several days, involved with court intrigue and lots of blood wine, and occasionally going out and trying to scry different people, all in an effort to try to figure out what happened to Queen Comedi. Is she alive? Is she dead? You had a ring of knowledge where he could guess, or he would just tell you flat out, and that miraculously got stolen by the great god of the DM. It was a bit too premature to bring in that ring, but it may very well come back. But Melvin has a price on his head, pretty steep. The DM giveth and the DM taketh away. That's right. And last time you all played, you got a couple leads on Comedi. One of them, which is what you guys are looking at going to, is Mount Velus, the most sacred mountain of Akros. You can see it off in the distance like Mount Doom from Gondor, and its volcano continually erupting. However, you do know that there is, unlike Mordor, it has civilization there. Hey, Phoenix, but
They said hi.
Okay. Hi.
I'm in radio mode right
Yeah.
now, so.
So the roads are well kept, if not often repaired from earthquakes and lava flows. There are temples that you know of on the west side of Mount Velus dedicated to Perforos, as it's rumored, and the oracles are often not wrong, that Perforos's home on Theros resides in Mount Velus. Let's see, what else am I forgetting? I think that's the bulk of it.
I think so.
So, I didn't want to leave out any opportunities for you all to finish up. And you are more than welcome to come back at a future time. But you're currently hanging out in this chalet up in the mountains, covered in snow.
Mhm.
More blood wine.
I think we've subdued it.
All right. Do you want to roll for initiative since we're
Yeah, let's do that.
here?
Suppose we could do that.
Click on your thing.
Never.
Oh wait. Because now that you start rolling, it has last.
Tara!
What?
I didn't click on my thing. Sorry.
I'll just put it in current one.
There we are.
Why is mine being so slow?
Because it's
Tari, Rex. Wait, you rolled the same thing twice, Rex.
Yeah.
nice. Nice.
Well, once for Theodore and once for Rex. So
There
I
you go.
suppose I'll just go at 15.
Okay, I see.
Yep.
That is hilarious.
Just make sure you guys are right next to one another.
Wait, did
Yes.
Amy roll?
No.
I mean,
I forgot to have
Desmond?
my character sheet open, and then my computer was being all slow. It just opened. Oh my gosh. And now my mouse isn't working. There's Ezra. Let me click on her. Click, damn you. Clicking. Make it bigger. Click. Oh, okay. I gotta get my mouse working.
4.
Oh, that was crap.
I thought I was gonna go last.
All right. So we have Tari with 22, Rexanor with a 16, Theodore with a 15, Baronix with an 8, and Ezrin with a 4.
We really covered the spectrum.
You
y'all.
did.
Well
You
done.
did nice. You did nice.
Mhm.
Except Rex and Theo. Both trying to get in this door at the same time.
Yeah.
The thing where you both start talking and you both interrupt each other, so you keep saying, "Oh no, you go ahead." Okay, no, you go ahead.
There's a particular corner in my school that everyone runs into each other every day. That every time that you walk on that along that corner, and so I was like, "You want to dance?"
It's like a vortex.
Mm-hmm.
The
It's just
Bermuda
it sounds like
Triangle.
poor design.
All right.
I always say we need one of those like fish mirror.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay. As you all have a nice long rest yet again, taking a good sleep in warm quarters, a rarity in your line of work. You wake up early the next day. Let's check the weather. It is...
It's gonna rain.
Yeah, it's going to rain plus the snow. It's going to be like California. No, so it's warm, but still, warm for just a blizzard coming through, where you get the cloudy skies. There's no snow, but it just feels like there's more humidity, more warmth in the air. A little breezy as you step out. The entryway to the palace is freshly shoveled. You can see that the walkway that 4 abreast could walk, side by side, leading for several miles down to the main camp that has all been shoveled away painstakingly by beasts of burden and by the troops that are stationed here. You were told that the road to Mount Velus led to the west, and that an easy track would lead you there. As you find this, heading down the elevator, heading back to the main camp of Camp Akros with all the soldiers and cook stoves and animals and stink, you walk through it, hanging a left, finding the Pilgrim's Road to Mount Velus. And as the day leads on, you continue on. It's deserted as the war rages. And people have sheltered for the winter. However, the road is mostly clear of snow. There's a few tracks over the last several days that have pounded it, where it's not clear, but certainly compacted and easy enough to travel. The first day ends quietly. There's little old campsites along the road, easy to set up camp. Anything y'all doing in this situation as the mountains begin to thicken? You're in a thicker forest, but it's not dark by any stretch.
Can I do perception?
Sure.
I will also get in on that. Being observant by nature.
What am I looking for, though? I don't know.
Just perceiving.
Trouble. When in doubt, I'm looking for trouble. I'm looking for danger.
I'm not as
Wow.
good as Rex, but I'm pretty good at perception.
31.
Yeah, I forgot to turn it off from having exhaustion.
Sorry, everybody did
Dang.
better
Wow.
than me.
28 still pretty good though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll just go with the first number, so I'll do a 31. But yeah, 31, 26, 25. You guys, Pharynix, not as much, but Rexnor is hearing the stars' heartbeats. He's so perceptive.
I
And
hear the music of the spheres.
and Nyx is out in its full glory, meaning for a cold but quiet night, you don't perceive anything around you as you set up camp.
I suppose that second roll will be a 27 for Theodore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
His perception is almost as good as Rexenor's.
Nice.
Okay.
Can I investigate for any tools to add to my bag of holding that or little trinkets that I may
Sure.
like to use in the future?
19. Yeah, you've all along the route you find different shrines to the gods, but then where there's shrines, you also know that there's lost tokens. And being in an old campsite, you do find pretty easily, you can dig around a little bit with your sense, you get where these things are and what happen to be, but you definitely find some metal trinkets, some offerings.
Very nice. Thank you.
Yes. And as you wake up the next day, continuing on.
One more thing
Yeah.
I want to do before I go to sleep, just for spell slot reasons. I want to send a message to Enthusia.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I got enough words. I send Enthusia, I long to see you and catch up on old times. However, I wonder if you think I should trust Ionis Elia.
Okay. Can I trust you?
Okay, sorry. What was that? You weren't muted, Amy.
My bad. Take a
bad.
shower.
Take a shower. So, you were asking if you should trust Ionis.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Rexenor. And she has 20 words?
25
25.
ish.
Like, I know my name. Don't waste your word.
I always try to address them out of politeness.
I have little knowledge of Ionis. But if he's seeking me, stay cautious. Ha! That's 24.
Nice. Nice. And I send a prayer to Crufix on her behalf.
Yes. Shower
That,
for minion.
that confirms what I already suspected. So
That's right. Yeah. That's exactly right, Epic. Making up for last week where I gave an extra word.
balance.
Exactly.
We don't know what that is in this campaign, but it's ideal.
Exactly. All right. So as you continue up the data river, or make contact with the data river, it takes you several more days as the ground continually gets rugged, more and more steps and inclines and broken down carts and derelict buildings. You can see signs of war this far back in the Catacthon Mountains. The ground, as it increases steadily upward and then into valleys, becomes more desolate, with burnt out trees and boulders strewn about. As you begin to climb the actual face of Mount Velus, it's steep, it's hot. The heat from the boiling within this mountain is radiating through the rocks, keeping it free of any snow, but it dries out your mouth and your lips and your fingers and your eyes. And you know that to get to where you're going, about 3/4 of the way up, you have to leave the path. That there is a unmarked game trail that is nearly impossible to find, is what Ionis said. I need you to both, or you all, to do a survival check.
Mm.
I'm not very good. Do my critters need to?
Nope.
Theodora gets a 15.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, 15, 17, 15, 19. Oh, Rex with a 5.
Rexenor is
Rex!
going to add a D10 to that and hopefully make it less horrible.
It'll be a 6.
I can do that once a day. I'm also going to cast guidance on myself. So,
Oh my god.
so that's an 8. That's an 11.
Okay. Okay.
Which is over twice what a 5 is.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty good. So, most of you really are going over this scree and rockfall pretty easily. Rexenor at first is like looking at this like, I just can't do it. But then
I'm a city boy, y'all.
yeah, you kind of figure it out. You remember you have what, Boots of Elven Kind?
I've got oracular powers that help guide me on where to step.
Right, exactly.
Sort
So
of, more or less.
You're fumbling.
Very strong friends.
Yeah, you're fumbling around, but you're definitely not like in fear of dying at this point. So that's good.
I can always fly if it comes to the worst.
Exactly.
Every once in a while, I'll turn back and tell him, like, take a step here, because I'm a goat. So I know how to climb
exactly
mountains, the rocks.
I appreciate that fairness. And you're really good at finding places where my normal foot, my non-hoof can. I don't want to project speciesism.
It's not about how strong you are, it's about how you
usually do.
shift your weight and balance on a place.
I can make fire.
I can make fire with my mind.
I don't need athletics. My doctor gave me a note to get out of gym class.
That's right. Minion, you're not in the shower yet. Anyway, so you all make your way, some harder than others, up and up and up over scree and rockfall and heat vents, sooty and tired, but none of you like exhausted yet. And then you see down beneath you, as you go over a ridge, a stream of lava coming down through the mountains. I need you all to do a history check.
Oh, history.
Now here's where Rexenor shines.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah. That's what I
Oh,
said.
yeah,
Yeah, he's fine.
Here we go.
You lived up to your word.
Yeah.
Oh no, shit! That was meant to be Theodore.
All right. That's fine.
Okay,
Who's
I have-
also fairly knowledgeable.
All
It's
right.
a little
So
too far away from home for me to know anything.
yeah. So really, only Ezrin and Rexenor recognize that this is the lava stream that you need to go up and not over.
Hmm?
Okay.
And so, what do you do with that information?
Well, we definitely fill in the rest of the party because they're looking at this lava like, what?
Well, how do we go up a thing that's flowing downwards?
I mean, can I fly on my cart or on my
You can.
wherever I have my broom?
Yeah.
And I can take one person with me. Perhaps I think
I'm
Tari
tiny.
might be too big. I'll take Phoenix.
Pharynx.
Sorry.
Yes, I think you can take him. And do I see how long of a flight this would need to be?
From your vantage, go ahead and do a perception check. 16.
16.
You get the sense you're on the fence with it, but you do get the sense that it won't be more than like 45 minutes.
Oh yeah, that will take all of my spell slots.
How? Oh,
Yes, because I was thinking I could make Tari and Theodore fly and then just hop on the back of one of them. But I can only do that for 10 minutes.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
I have a spell. How long does it change a spell in your spell book if you didn't save it?
Like,
Is it the next day?
yeah, once every long.
You prepare your spells every day.
Yeah.
And we played fast and loose enough with the days.
Yeah.
Last 20 minutes or so that I think you could just kind of have prepared whatever.
Exactly. I'm not going to be like.
I could cast a spell for us that allows us to walk on lava. It only lasts an hour though, so unless this trip is longer than an hour, we might burn.
You said 45 minutes,
The spell lasts an hour.
but Andy said it took 45 minutes.
Yeah. So you see that this stream kind of puts out further up about a 45-minute walk. So if you're flying, it'd probably be 15 minutes.
Well, his is like walk on, not water or whatever.
Yeah,
Right?
and so I would say if you're walking on the stream, which would be easier than walking along the crags and scree, I'd say half an hour.
Oh,
I think that is an excellent use of your spell.
okay, we will do this.
Excuse me, Pharynx. Sorry, I keep dead naming you.
And then what happens is like the bottom of your feet start turning almost like there are like you have flames underneath your feet, like you're becoming one with the flame.
I have to say, Lucky, this looks badass as hell.
And you're kind of hovering over it.
I feel like I'm on a heavy metal album.
Nice.
There we
So
go.
That's amazing.
yeah, and so you guys were just walking on this lava?
Yeah.
Imagine it takes some getting used to, but
Yeah.
it's not the craziest thing we've ever done.
As if you were harmless. As if it were harmless.
Wow.
Okay.
That's pretty nice.
10 creatures within my range. So don't get too far away from me. No more than 30 feet. Because if you wander off, then you're going to lose your lava feet.
Except Ezrin's flying.
Ezra's going to be flying. Yeah, you can catch somebody too. She can
Yes, I
pull
can
somebody.
get the one person.
Emergency.
Tari, I might be able to do Tari. Tari, how big are
Tari's-
you?
She's a cat, though. She's light.
She's a leonin, though. That's more like a lion.
I honestly, let me look. I have no idea. I'm big.
I bet you they're light.
I think you and Theodore were perhaps either right or like with me and you would put me over my broom limit.
Mm-hmm.
I think with my weight, I'm about 250 pounds, so I'm probably right on the edge too.
You're a
Yeah, I
big
think
guy.
you and me can
Oh.
barely.
Well, I just got a bunch of shit.
Oh.
I got 100 pounds of armor and equipment and shit.
Oh, that
so-
doesn't count.
I'm getting all my trinkets, my bag of holding's getting all heavy.
Okay, so we're on the lava.
Yep, you're walking up the lava stream. This is way easier. It's almost like not quite as difficult as ice, right? But I would say it's equivalent to like walking on snow, where it sinks in a little bit, but it's not heavy, deep snow like you were used to further down the mountain. But
You
you're
just have to adjust a little bit.
exactly. All right. And as you walk on for about a half an hour now, you guys have been trekking most of the day as the sun begins to head over to the southwest side of the mountain, putting you all in shadows. You see that this river, this creek almost, mountain lava stream, is coming out of a fairly large cave within this mountain.
Hmm.
If you want, you can do another history check.
Why not? That sounds lovely.
Let's see if I recall any information.
I'm not rolling super well.
See what the bard knows. Nothing.
I think
You know
so.
nothing, Bard.
Let's see.
I
Let's see
triggered
what
a
the
memory.
wizard knows.
We need to see if we. Do I
Okay,
need to
You
do
don't
a
have-
history check?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
the wizard's got it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's this place.
both Pharynx and Rexenor do recognize that this would be the cave that Jonas was telling you about, where perhaps the Forge of Perforos is within, and certainly, if not Perforos himself, perhaps Thraxus, a dragon.
A dragon!
One just jumped on your lap.
Rex says in Draconic. Shit.
Draconic. I can't speak Draconic.
How
Wow.
many? Rex, what kind of languages can you say? Can you
Well,
speak?
I speak Celestial, Draconic, Giant, and Sphinx.
Ooh.
I majored in the minors, one might say.
I know primordial and
I
common.
think I know Sylvan or whatever that is.
Yes, I figure between our entire group, Theodore
Okay.
knows Minotaur. I figure between our entire group, we can all speak to someone.
Always help.
I have a common, Leonin, and primordial for
Okay.
some reason.
So what are y'all doing in front of this thing?
We're comparing our languages.
We're comparing Rosetta Stone apps.
Exactly.
Well, we saved about 30 minutes just casting Walk on Water instead of like.
True.
We gotta waste them now.
Might as well slow it down.
Let me see. Let me see what I have prepared. Yeah, that's not gonna work on a dragon.
When I say beware, there be dragons.
Are there be dragons here? I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye as a 4th level spell. An invisible magic eye within range that hovers in the air for the duration. I manually see visual information, which has normal vision and dark vision to 30 feet. Can look in every direction. As an action, I can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction. So yeah, I'm gonna do my divination wizard thing and look inside the cave.
Yeah. So as you do that, your magic eye goes into a large cavern, and you notice that there is a pool of lava in front of a massive doorway that is being guarded by 2 very stout-looking individuals.
Do I
What is
recognize what kind of creatures they are?
You can do a history check. Or arcana, or religion.
I'm about the same. Let's see if my religion checks are as good as my history.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah,
I'll
not
take
bad.
it.
Dirty 20, dirty 20. You get the sense that this is these are a different kind of creature than what you're used to, but you get the sense that they are a type of golem. Perhaps some kind of a constructed golem.
So
And
they're
knowing and knowing
rock?
Perforos, you get the sense that these are probably some of his guardians, made by him or one of his minions.
Does he know if they are intelligent? Are they like? Can you commune with them?
Generally know that these golems are made to guard, not to really talk.
Mm.
Well,
I mean, we can try to sneak by, perhaps.
I don't have Pass Without Trace anymore. That was my druid.
Oh, that was so hurtful.
I know. We only really used it once.
Well,
We don't have any sense, sort of, from the history checks and whatnot, of what type of dragon this may be.
I only red and blue dragons in Theros,
Is that
and
fire and cold?
that is lightning and cold.
Lightning.
My money would be on fire.
Does
Fire
Theo-
and lightning, excuse me.
Does
Okay.
Theo have anything? Does Theo have any spells that can help us?
Well, both Theo and Rex have Dimension Door, which can take them and a creature each 500 feet. We'd be taking a chance on what's on the other side of that door, and that does still leave someone in the lurch. Although, if someone is really brave, perhaps they could get in Ezrin's bag of holding for a couple of minutes. It's like the fox and the hen puzzle. Did you all ever do that one?
It'd probably be me since I'm the smallest.
I mean, I hate to suggest
Shove me
it,
in the
but
pocket.
that
Can
that
you
might
really-
be our least combative approach. We could always try to kill them, though.
Isn't there like a opposite of enlarge spell, like a
I
shrinkage spell?
I do have that spell.
Shrink spell?
It's enlarge and reduce, so you can do either.
Oh, really? Okay.
But it is a Constitution saving throw that perhaps a golem may have high Constitution. I do
They
not know if they
do look very stout. Stout was literally the word the one true God told me.
Yes, so I do not know how much luck I will have. Perhaps I can try it. It is only a second level spell.
You could try, but then they'll wake up probably. Are they dormant or are they actually awake? Do we know?
With your eye, you definitely get the sense that they are active.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all want to do?
Atari way, just come in bashing with our swords and axes and just kind of slash it down.
It's always a possibility. I'm not sure it's our best approach.
Does Tari just go running in? Oh, I get to
Leroy Jenkins, Leonin Jenkins.
I think that tracks for Tari.
Tari, do you want to go running in?
That's what Nordak would have done.
Like, screw you guys and your talk.
How come you don't have a map for this
You're
yet?
talking. Why are you talking? Let's just get some blood going.
There's no blood on these things though. They're just rocks. Well, they might have veins.
What do y'all want to do? TikTok.
Leroy Jenkins.
I mean, you're number one in initiative. You may decide for us.
Yeah, you may
I voted to fight. I like our Dimension Door plan, but I'm not opposed to getting a little ass on my sandals either.
I agree with Rex and Norware. perhaps Dimension Door's the best. However, I am also willing to fight.
But I feel like there might be another monster after these golems. The
Oh
dragon.
yes. Oh yes.
The dragon.
And I'm not sure we want to use our limited resources on these guys.
What does gentle repose do?
It keeps you from being turned into a zombie when you're dead.
Oh, I thought that meant sleep, but I guess it doesn't.
Okay. So, y'all walking in? What are you doing?
I
Let,
can
let me
fox
ask.
down.
Let me ask again. How far from the entrance to the cave is the door?
About 100 feet.
Oh yeah, that's nothing.
Okay.
Pharynx, mind going in the bag for a moment?
I don't mind. We're gonna try to bypass the golems because we have to fight a dragon. Maybe is that the plan?
That's the plan. It may
Okay.
blow up. Many of my plans have. That's why my second plan is to blow everything up.
Just as long as I don't come out of the bag with like a potion in my head or like something like.
I'm sure Ezra will knock that out of your hair in no time.
I
I
also
could
have a mixed
also-
one cloak.
Fly above them, perhaps with a fog cloud centered on myself, so I just look like a little rainy cloud coming through.
What about our next cloak?
I mean, if you want, you can try that.
I like the Dimension Door idea.
Okay.
If we're all good.
All right. I think that's what we're going to try.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
So, Ezrin puts him in the bag. Ooh, I have those spell slots back. I'm going to make sure I have those because I need them. Theodore or Rexenor is going to stand next to Ezrin and cast Dimension Door to, we'll say, 10 feet on the other side of that door.
Okay.
And then Theodore is going to do that with Tari. Fingers crossed, everybody.
Hold on. All right, so who is going into the bag of holding?
I am.
Pharynx.
Just Pharynx.
Am I gonna be like clickety clack now?
Gotta look up something. Pharynx. Come on, computer. Thank you.
Like a Mary
Just...
Poppins bag.
Oh my god. Sorry. Come on.
Are you looking for how long someone can breathe in a bag of holding?
No. I'm trying to look up Pharynx's stat block or character sheet.
Oh, is it not there?
Oh, got it. You don't happen to have a bag of holding on you, do you?
I don't.
I have a bag of holding.
But you're not going inside your bag of holding. Or the bag of holding.
Yeah. You're not going into the bag of holding with another bag of holding.
Right, that's what I was
Which
looking at.
is, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that'd
like Inception.
Another
Another bag of holding.
Yeah, sort of.
be...
It's closer to scanners.
Oh gosh, that movie.
Yeah.
All right, so Pharynx, you pop into a bag of holding
Pop doesn't sound like a good
and
word.
you hold your breath as you turn around and look behind you, and they shut the bag closed like Mary Poppins. Rexenor, you cast Dimension Door. How long does that take?
It's instantaneous.
Instantaneous, and you're going for 10 feet behind this door.
Yes. On the other side of the guards.
On the other side of the guards. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Being real specific.
Yeah, go what should I make you roll? I do an Arcana. Or yeah, Arcana?
Arcana, I'm going to use my Portent of 10 and make that a 25.
Yep.
Okay.
You do that and you make it a 25, and you all plop out into another space.
Ooh, it's
I don't know if you can
dark.
see it. Can you guys
Ooh,
see it?
Not yet, but
I'm in the bag, so it's dark in here.
Hold on.
it's dark everywhere for Lucky. Or Pharynix.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, now I can see it.
Whoa.
It's terrifying.
And Pharynix
Big map.
does not see anything.
Ezrin, you might want to take our friend out of that bag.
This is a big map.
Yes, I will definitely take him out.
Okay, and
Don't take me out.
yeah, so you're tipped out, and you guys.
Take me out.
There's a door behind you that is still solidly closed. You hear these machines going, walking behind you through the door. And you can't quite see it on this map, but you do see another door a little ways on the other side of this lava pit. And
I suspect it will take a puzzle to open that door.
perhaps so. Yes, you see 3 crystals and then a central platform. What are y'all doing?
Ooh,
Feels pretty puzzly.
maybe we should do a quick perception check to see if there's any imminent danger.
Yeah. Man, Tari with the 27. Nat 20. Pharynix with a 12. You're having a rough day.
No, I just came out the bag. My eyes didn't grow yet.
Yeah, they're just.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, looks like Tari's leading the charge on this perception check.
Yeah, exactly. Tari, you definitely see that there's a door further on. These crystals are slightly glowing and floating off their pedestals, which is odd. Between the different areas, there's roughly 10 to 20 foot gap between the other pedestals, and there's no guards in here. Quiet, except for the churning, bubbling, miasma down below.
Yeah.
Would one say it might be too quiet?
A little too rough.
Hmm.
So, Tari, you're up first. What do you want to do?
I like the look of that.
Yeah?
You gonna go play with it?
Investigate it.
You can certainly do that.
Where am I? I am right here. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna do an investigation check.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that. A 4.
So it's a big gem,
It's a big gem.
It's shiny.
a
Fancy
shiny
rock.
gem.
Yeah, it looks.
Rock, I've solved the case.
Yep, there's things scribbled on it. It's a thing. Yeah, you were really hoping for battle, and you found the stone instead. It's pretty. Anything else you doing on your turn?
I turn around. I'm like, what the hell?
Can I approach it and try to do an art? Oh, are we going turn order?
Yeah, we'll do turn order.
Okay.
Rex is up next.
Let me take a look and see if I can do any better on this. Pretty good. 21 on investigation.
A 21. Yeah, you definitely notice that there is some writing on the pedestal. And it says that the stone will speak when spoken the phrase.
Enter friend here.
And then you see on the crystal itself, around the side of it in abyssal. I think it would be abyssal. What do the gods speak?
Celestial.
Celestial. Do you know celestial?
I do. I am an oracle, so I am fluent in celestial.
All right. And I'll put this in.
Wow.
And even if it was abyssal, I have a feature that I can read all writing until my next rest. So.
Well, la-ti-da. All right. So
You
in
can't-
ornate celestial, you do see a riddle. and I'm going to put this in chat. It says, in the heart of the mountain's fire, where steam and smoke and ash conspire, a phrase of power must be spoken to wake the dragon from its cloak. 3 words it is, no more, no less, a secret code to grant success. Speak them true and speak them well, or forever in the cave dwell. The first word is a fiery hue that burns so bright it's almost blue. The second word is mountain hard, a metal strong and battle scarred. The final word is magic's might, a word that summons purest light. Together these 3 words shall be the key to set power free.
I
Okay.
was not able to take notes that fast.
That was real fast.
Okay.
Put it in chat.
Heart of the mountains.
Fiery hue that burns so bright it's almost blue. Fiery hue, metal strong.
Irish. Not too bright. It's almost blue.
Okay. Where that summons appears. Okay. So if we say the wrong word, are we gonna get stuck here?
It's hard to say.
Like, is it gonna cave in on us? Okay, so we have one chance or something. Well, what's a blue flame?
Almost blue.
Almost blue. Cyan.
It's Nyan Cat.
Oh
First word is
gosh.
a fiery hue that burns so bright it's almost blue. Second word is mountain hard. This is a really good riddle.
Gosh. I don't think there's enough clues in them.
Fortunately, I am
'Cause-
rubbish at riddles.
I am. I'm great at riddles.
Charlotte's gonna solve it.
Yeah, Charlotte. I don't know if it counts if Charlotte solves it. It feels like metagame.
Say someone else solved it while I'm solving it.
Well, the problem is Andy's watching right now, so
I am watching.
I know, but
yeah,
I'm
we'll do a whisper player to player, and it'll be fine.
I mean, you can sit there, Rexnor, and kind of think about it while other people do other things.
Yeah, Rexnor is going to contemplate it while his controller also goes and contemplates.
You might know the one about Magic's Might, a word that summons purest light.
That's the one Rexnor's player is the most clueless on right now.
Oh, really?
The other two, I have sort of a guess, but I will let y'all. Theodore, for his turn, is also going to contemplate this riddle while gently stroking Laylaps.
All right, fair
Or I
enough.
guess roughly stroking is probably what you would prefer.
Yeah. That's
Wait, this is when we need our ring.
Yeah, right.
I know. The
The
stupid
ring
bastard
of
that stole
knowledge.
it.
Fairnix, you want to give this one a shot, or you want to go to one of the other ones?
One of the other what?
Stones. Crystals.
One of the other stones? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to walk up to the... Well, can I even get to them? They're not like...
I mean...
Can I go up to the white? There's nothing in there, though. Is there a crystal there?
If you go
There
over
is.
there, you're going to have to jump across the chasm.
What chasm?
That chasm.
No! Ezrin, lend me your broom.
Or you guys can go over together.
I will go with you. We can
Okay.
both fly over there.
'Cause
All right,
you're
I'll move
right
you
next to
too.
me, right? You're right after me anyways, so we'll
Yeah.
go together.
All right, we'll just say
Okay.
you guys work together. All right.
Okay, can I do a Arcana or History or what do I...
Yeah, either of those.
Investigation?
All of those. Either of those.
Let's try History. No. Oh,
A nat
God.
1. A nat 1. Yeah, this is poof. Perforos, where are you? What's going on? You're not quite sure. It's hot. You are
Well, can I reach out my hand, kind of not touch it, but kind of sense? You know how you kind of want to touch something that's kind of hot, but you kind of put your hand close to it.
Yeah, go ahead and do sleight of
sense?
hand with disadvantage.
Oh, God.
You're muted,
Well,
Nick.
What do I roll? Just a 20?
No, so roll a dexterity or a sleight of hand
Oh.
check on your stab
I,
sheet.
don't, I was just saying, I don't know what happened, but I came back to see a natural 1.
Yep.
And more low numbers.
Yeah, ooh, a 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Um,
So you got another character in mind, Lun, or
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm not.
So
I'm just testing this thing.
you go to touch it. You have no idea what's going on, and you're like, "Ooh, it looks warm." And you go to touch it, more like a child touching a stove that doesn't know any better. And you take 3 fire damage as it burns the tip of your fingers.
No,
Ow.
Pharynx, do not do that.
Whoops.
Whoops.
3 damage. That's not too bad. Oh, jeez. Okay. I give up.
All right. Anything else, Pharynx, that you want to do on your turn? No.
Because I'll probably just fall off the cliff next.
Okay. Ezrin, you're up next.
Okay, do I see any writing on this one?
Do a history or perception check or investigation. Hey, RNG.
Like to do investigation.
22. Yeah, you do absolutely see some writing on there, and you speak whatever god stuff. Celestial.
I only speak primordial.
Yeah, so it's tough to say what
Can
this
I be
says.
like,
Common.
hey Rex, there's like a line and then a line like this. What does it say?
Yeah, you can describe it to him. And
syntax is awful. Are you sure you're translating this correctly?
go ahead and roll for translation. No.
It's a bunch of lines. What does it say?
You know what, Ezrin? I'm gonna have you roll an intelligence roll.
Just like an intelligence save.
Just an intelligence roll. Just straight up intelligence. A 19. All right. You are able to translate it just fine. And what you realize is through translation that this is a type of lock or hatch of godly or proportions or power. What you get by that is that it's probably not to be tampered with.
Okay.
Yes.
So stay away from this one unless we need to use it.
The last time someone tampered with Perforos's work, death stopped.
Yeah. It was
So perhaps we shouldn't fiddle around in that lock.
No.
I'm a tamper with it. All right. Anything
Roll a
else?
Tamper check.
Yep. Roll for tampering.
Could I do some kind
That's
of check on this riddle? That's something to see if anything inspires in my mind or say a clue.
Yep. As a tampering. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah. Roll a I don't know. What do you want to roll for this?
Investigation?
Yeah, sure.
Or an intelligence save?
Let's do
Insight?
investigation.
Insight?
Or insight, yeah.
That's
I think
wisdom.
investigation.
Okay.
It doesn't
There
go
you
well.
go.
I am to +1.
I mean, 25, yeah. I mean, you get... Are you guys really stumped?
I have 2/3 of a guess.
I would like to think about the last part of it and just trying to focus my mind on a word that summons purest lights. All I think of is Harry Potter. Hello.
Lumos?
Laura.
I will say that is not far off.
Illumin?
Anything else you want to do on your turn, Ezrin?
Wow.
Are you looking for more from me or what?
You-
What? One?
No, I was like, that's a good
Oh.
clue.
I do like puzzles, and I feel like I can help solve this one with Kuranos at my side, and so I just pray for not help from him because he is all about us doing what we need to show ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
but I pray that I can prove myself and our group can prove ourselves to Kuranos.
Do you want to roll a D100?
Sure.
A 100. Wow.
I
Last.
You got a 1 last time. You rolled
I got
100. And now
Wow.
you got
So Rex got a
That's
1
far
last
away.
week.
Yeah.
impossible.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You get the sense that no other god besides Perforos is ever going to step anywhere near this place. It is silent.
Like I would thank Kuranos after we are done.
Yeah, you remember to thank him later.
On the way down the mountain, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. All right. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Tari, back up to you. And if you want to engage other people in storming.
Tari is just twirling her sword, and she's not really understanding this riddle.
Yeah.
So she's just like looking at the sword, the light, hitting it, and just trying to, you guys handle it. You're good.
Okay. You want to...
Yeah, Tari has absolutely no idea about the riddle.
Okay. Do you want to go to one of the other stones?
Is there
There's
a like a green one up there?
Yep, there's the green one. All right, and there's the tealish, greenish, purplish, and there's the yellow, red one, or yellow, green one.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't care. We can just go somewhere. I don't really.
Yeah.
That purple's
We'll have you go to
far.
the green one. If you're gonna go over there, I need you to do a as you jump over this thing. You don't have
That one?
boots. Do you have boots of elven kind?
No.
Okay. Yep. So I need you to do 2 dexterity saving throws.
Nick, you're my.
You get advantage.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think I get advantage on that. So 2.
Yep. 17's enough.
And then.
And 10.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah. That's gonna be as you fall down, you take 14 fire damage when you hit the ground with a bluish. I need you to do 1 more dex save.
Sweet.
Another 10. You are currently unable to crawl up onto the rock there, and you are on fire in lava.
Ezrin,
Sweet.
go get her. Go get her, Ezrin.
So
heavy.
there is that. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Oh my
Let me see. I have lots of weapons, but I don't think I have. I probably have like rope or something, or a grappling hook. What do you think?
How long does the walk on water? Like, are we still under the influence?
Oh yeah, you guys do have
It
that.
has been. We still have it. It's not been an hour.
I mean, it's probably running pretty low. Pretty
Yeah.
quick,
Okay. How about this? You'll still take the damage. It'll be bludgeoning damage because instead of hitting the water of the lava, you'll hit it like concrete. But you're able to get up, and you can use the movement of your next turn to crawl up the spire. How's that?
Because you said a half hour is what it took us to get in.
Yeah. And you guys are running. I'll say now at this point, you all do not have
Okay.
the boots.
It wore off.
Or yeah, the unless you want to cast it again. Okay. Next up is Rex again.
So Rex is gonna cast Fly on himself because dexterity saving throws is not really his bag.
Yeah.
And I am going to fly over to this crystal. So I don't think anyone's checked it out yet.
No.
All right. And I will investigate it. Not particularly well. 15.
That's not bad.
For a 5.
Yeah, 15's not bad. You see Celestial riding on this one as well. And what you see is on the pedestal a number of different levers and gears, some little like poofs of steam coming out from the sides of it. And as you're looking at it and investigating it, you notice that there is like this metal formed cup, like a receiver almost. With a 15, you get the sense that it is that something needs to go inside of it.
Is that something Ezrin would know, since it's kind of a trinket
Maybe.
device?
Is it quiet enough that we could converse?
Yeah.
where
You
we're
guys
at?
can talk around. Yeah.
Ezra, there appears to be some sort of trinket-based operation up here. It looks like it's missing something. Perhaps in a moment you could give that a look. I have some theories on what the first two might be, but I must say it's a little embarrassing. I'm not quite sure what the third word might be.
What are your thoughts on the first two?
Well,
Yeah.
a fiery hue, that is probably red, orange, or yellow, and battle-tested steel or iron, perhaps. I feel like Perforos would probably favor steel.
I was thinking even like onyx or something like that.
How about adamante?
Oh,
That's very strong.
rock, not a. Yeah, adamant.
Oh,
It's possible.
And for the almost blue, thinking of a flame, if it's almost as bright as blue, would it be like white or
That is
yellow?
also possible. White or yellow is kind of where I was leaning.
Yes,
White, steel.
white steel, white adamant. What do we know of Perforos? Does he have? I mean, it's battle scarred, so it's definitely used for battle. And the
Okay.
adamante isn't that the like super strong one?
Excalibur is made out of it.
Adamantium.
Thank you.
It's very strong, yes.
Second word is mountain hard, metal strong, and battle scarred.
Is it supposed to be 3 words combined into like a phrase, or just 3 random words?
A phrase of power must be spoke to wake the dragon from its cloak. 3 words it is, no more, no less.
Yeah, I'll
I feel
just
like
say
they
it's
should make sense together. Oh, sorry.
I'll say that it is 3 words. They don't necessarily make sense together.
Well, that
Okay.
doesn't help.
3 words.
I mean, if you stretch it, it can make sense. It's a 3-word sentence, I
To
guess.
wake the dragon from its cloak. These 2. So, eek. A fire.
Words, magic.
Mm.
Or mithril. It's
Is fiery hue like amber? Is amber considered a hue?
Yes, I would say so. But I also know that Andy is not so good with the colors. My
Well,
God,
he
it's
might
great.
I know amber's not blue.
Well, you know, when you burn Bunsen burners, like in science lab, the fire is it's like a torch, kind of.
Do you want me to give some hints?
Bluish.
Yes, I feel like there are just many options. Like the metal strong, I feel like
That could be anything.
steel is the most common, right? But there are stronger metals than the steel.
Yes, but would they be scarred from battle like steel would? I have 20 intelligence. I always overthink, so.
I think white steel something.
The only reason I still lean towards red is because the dragon feels it is likely to be red.
Oh,
Red.
that is true. There is that thinking you are not doing, Rex.
I could be wrong.
Red.
It's also a red crystal.
I've got nearly 3 notebooks full of examples of when I was wrong.
And
Plus, there's that bard that keeps following us everywhere. He's probably got a bunch that I missed.
So would pierce light mean like radiant light?
It could, I'd imagine.
Or sunlight? Oh, it's too. I can't.
I believe
Radiant's
these
divine.
creations of Perforos, when I think of purest light in this sense, I think of summoning the gods. Something that summons the purest light of the gods. But
Like
perhaps I
divine.
am overthinking it.
Yeah, me too.
Is there a word to summon a god, perhaps? Or we could just say abracadabra. You know.
Like a sacred flame. Or just
What about red steel prayer?
a prayer?
And you speak into the orb and nothing happens, or the crystal.
Well, we know that doesn't work.
That didn't work.
Yes. Narrowing down the option.
Quickly checking. Not dead yet.
Okay, so if it doesn't work, nothing really happens.
So Alohomora. Although is that the lock one? That's not even the light, I don't think.
Oh, whoops! Luminos.
Luminos. White steel luminos.
Anything happen?
No, nothing happens.
That's a surprise.
Is iron a very common?
Also, yes.
Are you speaking to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say iron.
So as you say iron, one of the pistons on the pedestal opens up and steam begins to spray up towards the
Okay.
crystal
So
and
that's
continues.
The second one
So
is
one
the
down.
first word amber.
Nothing happens.
So did question, do we know, like, saying it all together, if one of the words would have been right, something would have happened?
I'm not gonna like make you say the thing over and try to get like the million combinations that are possible. So
All right. So
So-
I'm googling color wheel.
yeah, you guys got you guys
We
got iron.
tried red and white. Let's try yellow. Oh, and amber.
I already tried amber.
So let's try yellow.
Nothing
Say-
happens.
Orange.
Nothing happens.
A fiery. First
Cyan. I'm doing it.
Cyan? Nope.
Yeah, see you later.
sacred flames.
Nope.
It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a color.
Here we go.
Not hue.
It's a
Fiery hue.
a word. This word is. No, it's more like Jeopardy.
No, it's Family Feud.
no, this is way too much shenanigans for Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Well
gonna guess
played,
the
Andy.
last
That was
word is
hilarious.
radiant. Is that radiant? Did I get it?
You did, and it's radiance. And as you say it, another piston opens up and steam begins to shoot forward.
This is
Now we
fun.
get
High
the
up.
hue.
The first one is a fiery hue. Is it sparks? Or
No, it was not sparks.
That's hilarious. It's a blue flame.
Hmm.
Ah. Fire.
So it could be hot or glowing like a fire, a fiery hue like a sword.
Purple.
No.
Damn. Trying to combine red
Cerulean.
and blue.
Cerulean. Cerulean.
No. Need a hint?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Go,
At
go,
this point, probably.
go ahead
Yeah.
and roll a. Let's make it a perception check. Or insight. Let's do insight.
Insight. Let's see. Let's
Let's not.
see what Theodora gets here.
No.
16, 10, and 10.
Let's see. Come on, Rexenor.
Oh,
no.
Rexnor got a net one.
Okay.
Rexnor is really getting mad.
Because he knows these things.
But
Green.
What?
I yell green.
Green. No. So you get the sense.
So we've covered the rainbow.
Rainbow covered.
You get the sense that you are in Perforos's lair. This is a mine of sorts and a forge. And that Perforos loves many beautiful things. And looking around, there does seem to be many jewels and beautiful things along the walls and on the ground. And Theodora gets a sense that something with the word blue is important. Like things that are blue and maybe grow in mountains.
Topaz?
Crystal.
No, nothing happened.
Sapphire.
Sorry, what was that?
Sapphire.
Yes!
Ooh.
Sapphire. Oh,
Sapphires.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. I
That's
like it.
good.
That's a motherfucker of a puzzle.
Sapphire, iron, and radiance. And Rexnor, as you speak the last word, the last piston opens up and steam shoots up, and you see the center white object shift 90 degrees. And you hear this and all these mechanical levers and things and steam exiting through different ports. And then the red gem begins to kind of dim.
Ooh.
You've solved the red gem puzzle.
Ezrin, go examine the one with the gears. See if-
Okay, I will
see if
fly
you're-
over there. I do
you're-
not know if it's my turn though.
At this point, it doesn't matter. Once target's back, she'll try climbing up the thing, but yeah,
Do you
Ezra.
want to go with me, Pharynx?
Yeah, I'm on your broom, let's
Cool.
say.
Why don't you come with
Nice.
me, little
We
satyr,
work,
on a
we
magic
work well with our
carpet?
brains together like this. This is fun.
Exactly. Can I investigate this one where Rexenor has discovered?
Failed so miserably.
Yeah, you can do a investigation. 19. Yeah, you definitely get a sense that um a gem would fit into this slot very well.
Does she have any like idea what gem by looking at the shape of it?
Let's see. Go ahead and do a. What's your big stat for being a artificer?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and do another intelligence throw. A 15. You look around and you try out a number of different gems that are embedded throughout. You walk a little ways away, and on the wall, you see a rather large sapphire. And you pluck it off the wall and rest it in this cup. And it decompresses. And steam begins to billow out the sides, and the same kind of cacophony of noises. And this object on the ground moves another 90 degrees.
Okay.
So perhaps the clues to the other ones may be radiance and iron. If
I
this
had the
was a
same
sapphire.
thought.
What are y'all doing now?
We don't even know what the other one looks like yet because nobody's even reached it. Can we all
On
go
it.
there?
Rexenor is going to fly over to it.
And we
Take me
will
over there. Thanks, Adrian.
yeah.
And hopefully
clickety
do
clack, just staying
better
back.
than
Oh,
last time.
Clickety clack, just stay back.
Clickety clack, just stay back.
Wow. So a
I'm
nat.
not even gonna roll.
Yeah, a nat 20. You got a 30 on this thing. Rexnor.
Fun puzzle.
Again, in whatever, getting the name of the language. Celestial, the celestial beings, the celestial writing, and what it says is that I'm trying to think of a quick little thing. What it says on it is like a manual. And it's very difficult to really understand exactly what it's saying. It goes beyond your comprehension as a simple mortal. What you do see, though, is that there are these separate conduits, would be a right word for it, that are all sorts of broken throughout this object. It's almost like going to a refinery and seeing all the different tubes and everything, but they're all separate and broken and different sizes. And there's at the very beginning there's a little bit of steam kind of poofing out, and it goes into the air inert.
Conduits? What do you mean?
Ezra and I hate to keep asking you to solve these things, but this is your skill set, really. Might you be able to mend these tubes?
Yes, can I try mending them?
Yeah. Repair a single break or tear in an object you touch. Yeah, so you go up and you go right where that little steam is, and you touch it and cast mending, and one of the conduits right next to it begins to move, and the steam goes a little further and now pokes out a little further ahead. So Tari, they are trying to connect a bunch of conduits to make
Can
this
you
thing
cast it
go.
again?
It's
What?
a cantrip, so
Yeah, I can cast this thing all day. It's 1 minute per casting.
Conduits.
Yeah. So you want to
What?
spend?
What is a conduit? Is that like a little paths? I don't know.
Like-
What it looks like is that, I mean, these are pipes, but they're specifically designed to channel the steam and
Okay.
and it's a everything so far that you've seen is steam powered, and this is, instead of like just say a pipe, it's a conduit to bring energy and life into this crystal.
Okay.
It's a conduit, not a pipe.
Well, like a rough sense of the word, it's kind of like a pipe or a
It is
specific.
pipe shaped.
It is pipe shaped. It is not pipe functioned.
So
No.
is this a magical conduit or is it a
It is mechanically divine.
divine?
Fuck yeah, there's a band name.
Mechanically divine.
Divineness.
Yeah, Liz approves.
Okay.
So maybe keep getting it to go up.
Yeah. All right.
Perhaps Tari's powerful paws might speed the process along.
Do you want to help, Tari?
Sure, what do I have to roll?
If you're helping, I'll let you roll sleight of hand, and then Ezra, you do sleight of hand as
I
well.
cast guidance on Tari, and you can add a D4 to your roll, Tari. Wow, you're really good at sleight of
I'm
hand.
gonna cast it on my guidance on myself too. So I got an 18. Forget about that one.
18 and
And 18.
18,
18.
wow, both 18s. Yeah, this takes you the better part of the day. At this point, you guys are, in fact, at this point, if you don't take a short rest, you will all have 1 point of exhaustion. It is getting
Really?
so late in the day, and every minute for what seems to be hundreds of minutes, you are casting mending, and at the same time, you and Tari are trying to figure this thing out. It reduces your time, so you're working until probably like 2, 3 in the morning, while everyone else is probably guarding or napping, and you finally, through the use of your magic and perseverance, you make this work, and the last little click, these things separate with steam and gears rotating, and you look over, and this white plate shifts another 90 degrees. The lid of it cracks open and falls downward, and as you look over, you can see stairs leading down into through a tube of rock to points downward.
Into the lava?
It looks to be that it goes below the lava, but that it is, you're still within that tube. There's no lava
okay.
in the tube that you
Yeah.
can see.
So it's like going into under a waterfall almost. Okay. Well,
Can my broom fit
next.
on it? In it?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have Tari go first.
Why not? Let's do
I
it.
nominate Tari to go first.
What's in
I'll
this?
second Pharynix's nomination anyway.
So, Tari, what dives in? Just
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Tari
I'm gonna
rushes
cast
in.
Shield of Faith on her real quick.
Okay.
Just a quick Shield of Faith. That way, if something happens,
By the way, with that short rest, I did get some spell slots back.
you get +2 AC.
Ooh, that's nice.
An advantage of being a wizard.
Not that you need AC really, because you.
So, Tari, as you go down, no one else can see this but you, but everyone can't see it because I messed up. Or can you guys see anything?
Not at the moment.
Ah,
I
great.
also can't see.
Good. That's fine.
That's
You'll see. Again, I wonder, did they fix this? No.
if you're talking about roll 20, then the answer is no.
Yeah, my guess is no.
Okay, fine. Tari, what you do is you crawl down, and you're able to see another doorway and you crawl down for a good long while. I mean, this is probably I mean, just doing the ladders, it feels like a good half mile down, and you are feeling the burn, loving it at this point. And you kind of look out this archway, and you see a broken bridge over a fiery, billowing hellscape. What do you do?
I want to do an investigation and see what's going on.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for investigation.
I'm not super great at it.
An 11. No, it's hot. It's bubbly. You don't see any bad guys, but doesn't mean they're not there.
But it's nice and warm. Can I find a nice spot to crawl in or crawl up and have a nap? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just kind of looking around. Can I do like a perception check and see if there's the other side of my I don't know, consciousness to figure it out?
Sure, why not? A 10. It's about
I
the same.
still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's about the same. You are exhausted though, if you guys aren't taking a long rest, so you do get 1 point of exhaustion at this point. For a short rest.
Yes, we should have rested.
Yeah,
So what does that mean? Like do we have just this disadvantage or what?
On ability
on
checks,
skill
right?
checks.
On skill
yeah.
checks. Skill checks.
Rexenor took a short rest. I don't know about the rest of you.
Did you guys want to take a short rest?
Yeah,
Well,
Yes.
Okay.
the ones that weren't working on the gadgets were kind of just sitting around resting.
yeah. So I figured Rexenor would have had ample time to cast Leomund's tiny hut so that
Yeah.
we could go in and
Yeah,
get a
but
rest.
I'll have a short rest.
I could even see Tari and Ezrin spelling each other so that each of them gets like a half hour to.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yes,
So
definitely.
they'll get a nice. So you're tired. You know, you're not really investigating. You're a
About
little,
exhaustion.
yeah,
really.
Tari. What you're expecting is like some big demon to come up, and you're kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna curl up. I imagine you were like, hey, it's fine down here, and then you wait for everyone, and you just kind of curl up next to the burning fire.
That tracks.
And so, with no further ado, I imagine the rest of you come down as well.
Mm-hmm.
Rex and
Yeah.
Theo are heading down.
All right, you all
Oh yeah,
should
this,
see it.
This place has some pretty bad feng shui, I gotta say.
Let's see. We'll do top of the order is Tari. They all finally came down. What do you want to do? You do see a doorway at the far end. Might be covered up by our faces.
Well, Tari sees a doorway and wants to rush right through.
Okay, I
It's
need
a
you.
red door. She wants to paint it black.
Yeah, I need you.
Oh, that's a good one.
I need you to do a dexterity saving
love
throw
that
as you try to
song.
jump over the chasm.
That's a good song.
Because I had a short rest, do I still have the disadvantage?
No.
Okay. So I actually have a advantage, correctly?
Correctly.
If you're raging.
Oh, never mind.
But we haven't raged yet
Oh.
today, so you could burn one.
I probably could. I only have 5 of them.
You have 5 rages a day? Holy shit, yeah. I get furious to cross this bridge.
I'm gonna go ahead and rage and do advantage. Dex?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, nice. So 19 or a 10. So that's good. So a 19, yeah, you and you're all healed up as well. And well, unless did you use your hit dice to heal up? You did.
I did.
Okay. Yeah, you jump over the bridge just fine, and I'll say that you're waiting near the end of the bridge. Everything seems to be above board. A little rocky, super hot. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Rex.
Just raging for no reason.
Raging.
Ah!
I want to go kick some ass, and you just go charging down the bridge.
Rexenor is gonna cast fly on Theodore and then hop on his back, and Theodore is gonna fly us both across the chasm.
Okay. I presume he's holding Lapis as well.
I figured Lapis could probably fit on the carpet. He's probably not
Yeah.
too heavy. He's got enough strength. He could hold him if he needs to. I think.
Okay.
Oh, why am I moving Phoenix?
All right.
Put me down. Put me down.
Pharynx, what are you doing?
The safest bet is just to hop on Ezrin's broom, even though I have like a special
Perfect.
ability to jump because I'm a satyr. But I want to jump on her broom.
Okay.
I don't want to risk it. 'Cause
It's
I've
good.
died.
It's
I'm
super
afraid
fun
of dying. I actually do have a fear of dying.
I mean, I
A little bit more
can see
than
that.
Like
To be
IRL?
fair, I have a fear of you dying too.
No, not in IRL, but in the game.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the things when I came back, it's like, death, can't have
Yeah,
that.
don't do that again.
Yeah. Plus, now you're under contract to Farika.
All right, so are you guys jumping together or flying together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and y'all just fly across. As you finally get all across, I need you all to do a perception check.
Here we
Okay.
go. Ooh,
27
Sweet.
for
Whoa.
Pharynx
Whoa, another 27.
Dory.
with a nat 20 on Tari.
23.
Dang.
Rexenor is gonna get
Whoa.
31.
31.
We're just
Holy shit.
Oh,
Ezra with
rat.
a, clickety clack with a 13. Calamari with a 19. And Ezrin, what'd you get? Oh, you got a 25. Yeah, you guys are perceiving the crap out of this place. You don't see any bad guys. What you do hear is this incessant, like, thrum. It's almost like it would sound like a clink of iron on iron. This boom, boom, but it's many times greater. And it's like the world's biggest hammer hitting the world's biggest anvil over.
Mhm.
And then once the last person jumps over the bridge, it stops. And you hear nothing.
No. Is it peripherals?
It knows.
And you see the light coming through the doorway up ahead. What are you doing?
Do any of us worship Perforos?
Not no more.
Didn't Theo did?
Oh no, Theo didn't. He just played. No, no one.
Played Perforos.
Never mind. That was a misconception.
Nobody follows Perforos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost did. I considered it, but Karanos is where my heart was.
That's
He
true.
threw one of his goddamn followers off a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
You want to learn how to embed?
So do y'all want to go walk through the door?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Let's
Okay.
hold hands.
You will hold hands.
Like in the Wizard of Oz when they're trying to go see the great and powerful Oz.
Have courage, everyone.
And as
Oh.
you guys are down here, by the way, and as you walk in,
badass looking boss space.
you see a giant forge and steam and smoke and gears all around you. And then you hear this from up above. And coming down, gliding and spiraling further and further down, you see a creature that looks metallic, but moves and acts as if it's mortal. And it finally lands. And it says to you, "Weak mortals."
Here, let me. What about this? Oh, I'm trying to change this. I didn't get a chance to manipulate it.
Is that too hard to understand?
Oh, I got you.
No, it's fine.
All right, hold on real quick. FX. Robot. Let me change something. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just going to do a quick check. Test. Oh, test, 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 test. Hello. Hello. Test. Is that too low? That's too low. Test, test. Okay. Fine. Do this. Sorry. Asterinos. You have come at last. What do you seek from me?
I think we all pee ourselves in
Yeah.
this massive dragon.
And I definitely look at Theodore like, hey, you're the one who's good with words.
Theodore, we were looking for a comedian. Theodore says, "Oh, great and powerful dragon, this is my Theodore voice.
It's so close.
We come here seeking information on the Queen Comedy.
And what do you think I have to give you?
Well, since she is an oracle of Perforos, I would assume you would have some knowledge of her.
Another lost oracle. And what will you give me?
Well, I picked up these Werther's originals the other day. They're pretty good. This one's got a little pocket lint on it, but that'll clean right off. You'll hardly notice it.
I imagine at this point you pull it out of your pocket and it's just like sticky and like it's stuck in your pocket lining.
It's okay. On second thought, there's this nice golden wrapper.
That does not sound enticing. What else do you have? None, you are muted.
So I ask, what is it that we can offer you?
That is a good question, for I have hoards of gold, hoards of diamonds. I have mountains of corpses. You cannot offer me anything besides more corpses. Perhaps that will suffice.
How about, I have an idea. How about we offer you the opportunity to forge us the best weapon?
I have been making weapons for thousands of years. I do not need what you can create.
No, you make something for us.
No. You want information. That is all I will give.
Is there some quest you need us to go on? We're pretty good at side quests.
At this point, go ahead and do a perception check. Whoever wants to, as you're talking and looking around.
Rex and Theo are both skilled in that, so they're going to get in on it. Let's see. Rexenor gets a... Jesus, it keeps moving. 24, and Theodore gets 23.
All right.
Jesus.
Yeah. Y'all scored really well.
We're on high alert.
Yeah, Tari with a 7 or with a 12, not quite so high, but you look around, it's very stark in here, but it seems to have been abandoned at some point in the past. What you do notice, let's see.
I noticed that health bar over top of the dragon.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't be able to see that.
Yeah.
It's,
Whoa.
it's not a good sign.
Now you don't.
No, I do not.
You saw nothing,
I
mortal.
should have kept my fucking mouth
You
shut.
saw nothing. So Dr. Calamario and Pharynix and Clickety Clack, I'll say Theodore as well, and Rex, you do see an object on the anvil. And next to the anvil, you see this giant hammer, pretty much only fit for this dragon. And with such a small ring, it seems intriguing almost. And the people I named, you notice that it might just be one of those rings that the Oracle Sandmouth was talking about. And he quickly realizes that you guys are looking at it, grabs it, flips it in the air, and swallows it.
Oh.
And then he looks at you
One of the
specifically.
rings of power.
Hmm.
One of those magical.
And he looks at you specifically, Ezra, and says,
You are the only one who can offer me anything.
What is it that you would ask of me?
Not me. Perforos.
What is it that Perforos would ask of me?
Your loyalty.
My loyalty lies to Karanos.
Then there's no persuading you.
I do not know on what. Well, hang on. Let me out of character. Carano specifically told me not to trust Perforos.
he
Right?
did. That is the thing.
And do I get the sense, like, I'm not going to be deceiving anyone here? This would have to be true loyalty because it's to a god.
Right. Yeah, and you're a
In that
Nyxborn.
God's most powerful temple, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and, like,
you're a Nyxborn, so this would probably mean like a trip back to Nyx, or for a while maybe, but like you can't, as a Nyxborn, you can't just like pussyfoot around it, right?
what is it about me that I am the only one that can provide the loyalty to Perforos? Why me?
'Cause you have skill that your friends lack. You are able to make things that you are yet to discover. You have a certain je ne sais quoi that Perforos demands.
I have respect for Perforos as all of, like, all artificers have respect for Perforos and his creations because that is what we do. But I do not know that I can swear to my loyalty to him and him alone when Koranos has given me the life that I am in, and he has inspired me to create these things. And what would my creations be without the inspiration that I have been given from Koranos to solve what they need to solve in order to create?
Koranos is but a child to the mind and the creativity of Perforos.
Perhaps we could meet and talk with Perforos, not necessarily.
You think it's so easy to talk to Perforos? Really?
Well, I suppose, is Perforos speaking through you now, or are you just a messenger?
I am his general.
Oh?
How about this? We shut the doors.
And the doors clink and clank and steam closed behind you. And he says,
If you leave here alive, I will let you know what I know. Hold on, what's that noise? Oh, right. And, sorry. If you leave here alive, I will let you know what I know of your simple queen, Comedy. However, what is most likely, Ezrin, is that all your friends will die. And it will be you and me here forever.
I think you underestimate us. It's a deal.
All right.
Can I quickly put on my next cloak?
We will start next week with your fight with Thraxus,
No.
Lieutenant, or the General of Perforos.
Okay.
And
If ever any god is going to help you out in a fight against Perforos, it feels like it would be Farika. So hang tight, Pharynx. Farika fucking hates Perforos.
that's true.
I know, but my bond to her isn't very strong right now. I still don't know.
Well,
I haven't communed with her, like a lifetime of worship.
still though.
But
It's true. So, just saying, this might be a tough battle.
yeah,
It looks like it's gonna be one.
It looks
It's
like it's gonna be real bad. I mean, it's a dragon.
yeah,
tactics, guys, tactics.
yeah.
Teamwork.
This might be a tough one, but we'll see.
I'm guessing as a champion of Perforos, it's probably impervious to fire too. So
Hmm.
I mean, you can do an investigation check or a nature check. Let's see.
how about Arcana?
9.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's tough to tell.
Can I check?
I don't know that I'm going to take any chances though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have very good nature either. See.
10. Yeah, tough to say. Tough to say. Oh,
I forgot to bring my dog with me.
exactly, Apostle. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't mean to click that.
That's right, Epic. Use polymorph and drop it off the cliff.
So we have a dragon fight.
Somehow I think it has legendary resistance.
So
It's probably not just going to be our first move.
Yeah. What's the? Oh, you're just casting that, like, to see what it does.
Oh no, I accidentally hit it when I was
Okay.
looking at my.
Yeah, you do get the sense though. Just, I mean, dragons. Red dragons. They're immune to fire. You know that. That's simple enough. All right. So next time we play, you guys are gonna be fighting Thraxus. Dragon fight. Big ol' ancient red dragon in metal forged armor.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Yeah.
Right?
It's been a
I got
while.
this idea for an Eldritch Knight fighter that I think would be incredible.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited. That's gonna be fun.
Are you guys gonna be able to play next Friday?
I
Tuesday?
can't do next Tuesday. I could do next Wednesday or Thursday. Basically any night but Tuesday.
Oh, the minion has my phone. Are we free next Tuesday or next Wednesday or Thursday?
I'm looking.
I can do next Thursday.
I'm on spring break, so I don't care. I'm
Oh.
very, very, very free.
We're on spring break.
Let's see here.
I think we're free.
Yes, I'm good Wednesday or Thursday.
Let's do Thursday.
Sweet.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, guess. Okay, don't get mad. I got
I'm furious.
I'm so
pre-screening of Dungeons and Dragon tickets.
nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
I'm excited to hear that or see that.
David-
It's getting really good reviews,
Well,
which
I'm
did not
getting more-
expect.
Yeah, I was kind of getting more and more excited as I saw the newer trailers come out. So we get to see a pre-screening on Sunday.
That's awesome.
But I won't give you guys any spoilers. I'm the person that
so-
never talks about a movie. In
Also
front of
have
me.
Amazon Prime, and apparently that's going to provide a preview. And I'm like, no, resist. You will enjoy it better if you go see it at the Alamo.
Yeah, we're gonna see that at Big Theater here. And
I didn't know that Hugh Grant was in it until we were at Target and Tom was just like, "Here, Do you want this Hugh Grant action figure?
I think he's a thief in that. Hugh Grant's a thief. I think that's his class in it.
He seems to be really good at that. He was really good at that in the.
Well, he's British.
Paddington 2.
Oh,
He's British. They're used to stealing things from other cultures.
That is very true. Yes.
What are you
That's the
talking
one-
about? That's never
That's
happened.
the one museum we haven't seen, the Loot Museum.
The Lootseum.
Sorry, did we decide Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay, let me put that. Okay.
I'll write that down.
Yeah.
All right, guys. And yeah, we can probably just go back to Thursdays as our standard.
So is your class
Cool.
done?
Dude.
Yeah. Done with it.
Sweet.
Done, son.
Yep.
That was fun.
All
Oh,
right,
and we'll see you guys soon in person.
Yeah.
Like the 25th.
Yep.
Yep. That'll be fun.
Sweet.
Woo, woo.
All
Well,
right.
thanks for a great game, Andy, and we'll see y'all soon.
Yep. See you guys. Bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Hey,
Bye.
chat, as always, thank you so much for chilling out. Hopefully the voice modulator wasn't too messed up for you. So sometimes I don't know how it comes through on screen, but that was fun. That was good. Good day of puzzles. Okay, so I might be a bit of a cheater. I don't know if you guys are still there. I might be a bit of a cheater. I want to test things out. And this entire side quest, except for, you know, the improv pieces that I do and like the ring that I put in there, and the dragon, Thraxus, all the puzzles and everything, I put it into Chat GPT. Like that riddle, Chat GPT, all the different like puzzles and bad guys, Chat GPT. The stat block, I asked it to make me a stat block and it just made me a stat block. Like, let me see if I can pull it up. I did it this afternoon and I'm like, okay, I really want to like test this out. I missed something hilarious. Oh yeah. So, all right, I don't know if y'all can see this. Oh, get a little bigger. I don't know if that really helps. Maybe a little bit. So I said like, oh, did it cut it off? Oh, what? Oh yeah. So I didn't know there was a second page to it. I'm gonna have to copy and paste that. But like I said, can you provide a stat block of the ancient red dragon that protects the volcano and the layer action? And it just within a second, it was like, okay, here it is. Didn't have to put in like difficulty class or anything. It was like, all right, you know, ancient red dragon, here you go, class. AC 22, HP 546, so on and so forth. It has all the immunities, all the actions. It has some extra stuff. It has these layer actions, these volcanic tremors or flame jets or blinding smoke or molten pool. I didn't even realize I had a second page to it. Maybe I don't know why I did that. Maybe I exported it twice. I don't know. But yeah. The fire ring. So I have it all pulled up here. Ready to go. So yeah, and then I have a little stats right there for it. Figure the fire ring would be a good place to put in here. Yeah, layer action. I haven't really like done a lot of good layer actions yet. So yeah, man, like volcanic tremors or flaming jets. Dude, this thing. So this is where it's a little OP. Where is it? Blah 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 blah. Multi-attack, claw. Okay, the fire breath. The dragon exhales fire at a 90-foot cone. Each creature in it must make a 25 dex save or take 26 d6 fire damage. That might be like insta kill for all of them, right? 26 d6. I think that's a bit much, right? Right? Or like heat wave. We gotta do a 22 con save or take 8d6 fire damage. Holy shit. Might kill him. We'll see. How much HP do they have? Okay, so he has 107, 135. So it wouldn't be insta-kill for anyone besides like Ezrin and Rexenor and the minions. The D&D Has the DC at 24. Yeah. This has the DC at 24 as well. Yeah, no. So that's what I was thinking. If it looks real bad, we might be able to bring in Melvin. Otherwise, let him kind of squirm and suffer a bit. You know. I was really looking forward to the. They skipped over it completely. But where'd it go? Did I like delete the map? I was so mad. Oh no, it's this one. So they leapt over this whole map with their dimension door and got rid of these guys, and they have a stat block as well. Further up, yeah. So they were steam powered golems with AC of 18, hit points 200. They had steam blast. 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must do a Constitution saving throw. Get blasted by a shot of steam, or take this. Well, I was gonna certainly nerf 20d8 or 12d8 fire damage. Nope. Or a steam vent. As a bonus action, the golem can emit a cloud of scalding steam in a 10-foot radius. I think that's freaking cool, right? That's freaking cool. I don't know if this dragon, did it say that it had spell magic? It doesn't. That's a bit of a pain. Okay. And add vulnerable exhaust ports that can make it or blow it up like a Death Star. Exactly. Yeah, there was one thing with these guys where if you shot it with water inside its chest, it would malfunction. I think that's pretty cool. This is a new type of evil? Hell yeah. Chat GPT. It's evil both ways, where it's hard. Because, like, I asked it, I was like, yeah, I had to do riddles, right? Like those puzzles. And I was like, can you make it harder? And it did. It made it harder. Like, it just knew the mechanisms make it harder. And I was like, yeah, that's good. That's really good. So I'm not sure how much I'll use it. I think it's good for like a brain teaser and get things working. And that's how I used it for, where like, I knew these guys. I knew the steampunk golems, right? I didn't want to develop the stat blocks or spend 45 minutes like trying to find one that already existed on some, back alley website. I was like, just make me one. And it did. So that was cool. All right, guys. I'm super tired though. We ended right on time tonight. We'll have to do some actual planning coming up. And with that, we'll talk to you later. Auf Wiedersehen. See you later, Apostle. Thanks for stopping by, Apostle, so late in the game, but I appreciate you. Epic, thanks for sticking around the entire time, giving me lots of ideas. Thank you for some of those. I used that one with Ezrin, where they have to be controlled, right? She has to go to the dark side. And thanks, RNG, for stopping by a little bit, and Minion, as always. Auf Wiedersehen.